Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to my channel. It's so nice to be doing a video again. Like, I really just miss this so much. Anyways, guys, we are doing a full face of nothing new. I literally went through my makeup collection and I'm like, let's just use what I have. There's so many new products releasing all the time, and you know what? Like, we can't be buying new products all the time. I know it's so exciting and so fun just to try stuff new, and I love to do it too, and I'm still going to continue to try out new products, but sometimes we just have to use what we have. Like, literally, I went through my foundations and like there's several bottles that have like gone bad already, and mascaras that like I've tried once and that have been open for like 6-7 months, and like it's just so wasteful. It's wasteful financially, it's very wasteful environmentally, and I just hate having stuff for the sake of having stuff. Like, I just want to use it. So I've been trying to switch up my makeup every week, trying to use things different, not buying as many new things, just buying things that are different that I don't have in my collection already, or that I really, really want to try, or something from a brand that I think is so tried and true to me that, you know what, I want to try this. I use a lot of makeup that like most people probably have tried already, that is just so available, and that most people probably have these things already, like the CoverGirl brow pencil, the NYX highlighter pen. This foundation that I'm going to use in today's video has been around for eons. You really don't need to go out and buy anything in this video. Just use what you have. Find something in your collection and just use it and show some new love for it. Like, honestly. That's a lot of rambling. So guys, if you like this video ideal, give it a big old thumbs up, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, let's go ahead and do a full face. Oh, I want to say full face of nothing new, but there are a few products in here. There's one product in particular, which is the e.l.f. brow lift product that I'm trying out for the month. That is kind of a new product, but except other than that one, everything else has pretty much been around for quite some time. Anyways, let's get into filming this video and let's do a whole face of nothing new. Okay guys, let's get started. All right, so I'm just gonna start off with like a little mist to kind of hydrate. I have nothing on my face right now. I just have some day cream with some SPF in it. So I'm just gonna give it a good spray with this watermelon ultra fine mist from Glow Recipe. Oh, it's so fine, right? Smells delicious but not overpowering. Love this stuff. So let's go in with some primer next. Of course, good old e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, the original one. There's like so many different versions of this now. There's like a Dunkin' Donut one that's brand new. There's a cookies and cream one, a luminous one, and then you have this one. So I am just going with like the good OG. Yeah guys, I just want to use up some stuff in my collection. Like, I love new stuff, but like I just feel like I'm just one face, and like I just gotta get rid of some of my product, you know. It's just gonna go bad, and then essentially it's just like not gonna be good to use anymore, and what is really the point of that, you know? I just gotta use up my stuff, and with masks and everything else, like I just wasn't using up my product, and like I just can't justify buying more and more and more. Like, so I'm gonna go in with this like Naked Skin Urban Decay Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup. This is like not new, right? But I don't even remember when I bought this, and I probably used it like once or twice, not a joke. And the color maybe a little bit off for me. This is the color 2.0. So let's see how this works out for us. Guys, my mirror is down here. I could move it, I guess, maybe. I'm using this sponge. It's a Ciate London sponge, and it's the Miss Piggy one. I can't say I'm a fan of it. Like, the e.l.f. sponge is still definitely my favorite sponge of all sponges. So how has everyone been? You know, how is everyone doing? Honestly, I am still so lost. Like, I feel so out of place. I feel very much out of my element. Like, I can't explain it. I was thinking 6 months into my move that, you know, I would feel a little bit more at home, and honestly, I don't, because where I was living before, it's not home for me either, because like I'm not from Ontario originally. So it wasn't home for me, but like it was definitely my home for the last 20 years or so. And now that I'm here, like I'm having to like, okay, like I was there because I had some family, and now I'm here in this little town and I have no family. So it's kind of like, why am I here? I could literally just be there, or I could be back in my hometown. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know if it makes sense or whatever. But that foundation is so light coverage. I don't think it's supposed to be full coverage foundation. Feels like wearing nothing at all, yet naked skin transform complexions look natural, luminous, and bright. Like a beautiful skin you were born with, weightless and virtually invisible. But like, I am like more about like foundations that don't feel like foundations. That's why I kind of like, I saw naked skin and like this, I'm like born this way. Just, I'm not really into the whole heavy makeup. As I age, my skin is changing, and I just don't think that it looks flattering. It really doesn't look flattering on my skin. And as you age, you will notice that you need less and less makeup. Okay guys, I'm gonna definitely put that in like my everyday makeup drawer, just because like it's perfect. It's kind of like that tinted moisturizer, but a little bit more matte, but not too matte. You know what I mean? It's like a natural finish, exactly as it's described. And but it's not like as like you know, most tinted moisturizers are moisturizing, and this is definitely not moisturizing, but it has the coverage of a tinted moisturizer. Kind of a little bit more buildable, but you can definitely not get a medium to full coverage. It definitely is a light coverage foundation, but like, I love it. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with brows, and I've been trying out a lot of new stuff with brows lately, and some are hits, some are misses. I definitely have a hits or misses coming up. So I'm gonna just start off with my OG. Like this, like nothing beats this. Like I'm telling you, nothing beats this. And I have bought, I wanna say it has to be like 20 of these already. Not kidding. It's a CoverGirl Ultra Fine Micro Brush here, like this. And I can't say it lasts super long time, but it definitely lasts quite a long time. I'm just gonna put my brows up, you know. I definitely am going to like laminate my brows probably today, actually. So this is not a tutorial or anything. I'm just gonna like do some makeup with you guys. And how's the weather where you are? How is the weather? The weather here, it's terrible. The weather right now in Ontario and Niagara region, it's terrible. Like absolutely terrible. So we bought some new patio furniture, and we were hoping like just to have like a nice little glass of wine or something and like assemble like the patio and get it ready. But it's okay, we can do it another weekend. There's a long weekend coming up. All right, so I just like put that through my brows, and I'm probably gonna go back with that again. But I have been using this as well. This is NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen, Ash Brown, and the CoverGirl one is in Soft Brown. The lid is so hard to get off of this though. And literally, I'm just going to like take this and make little strokes. And guys, do you ever have that feeling that you're always in a rush to do things, but you never really get anything done? And you kind of just get in the cycle of just repeating the same things over again. Cooking, cleaning, working, cooking, cleaning, working, and family time, right? And then like you have like a to-do list. Like literally, if I don't have a to-do list, I don't do anything. But it's then like I really don't want to do a to-do list, because when I do, I like hold myself to that list, man. And when I get it done, I feel accomplished. Don't get me wrong, but like I just know going in like, okay, if I'm gonna do this to-do list, I know that I'm going to be stressed out. But then like the to-do list is like really not supposed to stress me out, because it's helping me like time manage and stuff. It's a whole thing. it's the whole thing, guys. Like, I don't know, man. Like I think I never used to be this person. Like, I was just very much like way more easygoing. Like, I've always been a planner though, but I've been just like, I've never been this stressed out, and I think everybody feels that way just with everything that's been going on, I guess, in the last 2 years. 2 years, guys. 2 years of our lives. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. brow lift. I'm trying this out to see how I like it. I mean, I know a lot of people probably I think they use this before they apply their eyebrow products, and a lot of people do their eyebrows before their makeup. I am not that girl, just because like I have a lot of redness in my skin, and if I was to do my brows and then go in with foundation trying to go, like, I don't have time for that. I'm sorry. I just don't have time to do all of that. Okay, so I will do my brows after my foundation and just tap out anything that might go onto the skin, I guess. So this is what it looks like. It's like really, like, it's definitely like it feels like a silicone putty, if that makes sense. Okay, it's very, very stiff, and I just take some on the brush like this, and I kind of go in the lid, and I kind of just like because it picks up a lot. It kind of picks up a lot, and I'm just gonna brush that through. And like, I have not been completely like wowed by this product. It definitely does stand the brows up, but I found that like they fall a little bit, and like I feel like with me like having oily skin, like I feel like it kind of transfers a bit of the product to my face, if that makes sense. And if you put too much on, it definitely gets like look at that. Like, you gotta be careful with it. I'm gonna just take off. Like, you need just the smallest amount of this, and it's so sticky. As I got this piece of tissue, that's attractive. So just comb out like the excess here. You can see it like accumulating in the bristles. You just might want to wash that after you're done. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. And I feel like if I just tap it like this, it kind of helps to like flatten out the excess, and then it actually has a better, oh my God, a better hold. Wow. Sometimes I think I'm forgetting language, you know? Okay, enough with the brows, for the love of. All right, I'm gonna go in with concealer next, and this is my favorite at the moment, just like my favorite. It is the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer in Medium Sand. Their colors, though, guys, really off. Like, in no way, shape, or form am I a medium skin tone. Just not. I will be when I put my Self Tanner on tonight, though. But I am not a medium, but I am a medium in this concealer. But, guys, the coverage in this, like, this is like a dark circle girl's dream. Like, wow. It's actually kind of like friendly for like the aging ladies out there like myself, you know? We have a little bit of like fine lines happening. Guys, the sun is in and out. I'm using all natural light today. I apologize for the inconsistency in lighting. Okay, guys, we're gonna go in with some eyeshadow, and I have some Huda like Obsessions palettes here that like I adore the Obsessions palettes. Okay, I don't know if you can find these. Wow, this one's loved, guys. This one used to be one of my favorites, and it was like in my everyday makeup drawer. And it's this one here, but I have not used it in like a hot minute. Well, I might pick some darker shades from there, and that is the Smoky Obsessions, if I haven't mentioned. Then I have this like pastel, the mint pastel, that I believe was released last spring. I could be wrong, but it was released a while ago. I may definitely have to wet the brushes to get like good payoff with those, but they're definitely like top coats, I want to say. But let's see anyways the look that we can come up with for this. I'm gonna start it with this color right here in the corner. It just seems like something I would go in the crease with anyways, so let's just gonna build this up in both the creases, guys. Nothing special. Okay, guys, I applied that shade all over my crease, and just blended it out a bit. It's not like wow, a very unusual shade. I mean, it's a very common shade, like a pinky nude. I'm just gonna go in the Obsessions palette just to get something to deepen up the outer corner, and I kind of want something a bit neutral, so I'm just gonna go in with this like very neutral browns here, probably a mix of them both, and just to deepen up the outer corner. All right, so we're just gonna apply this. I don't want it to be too dark. I'm definitely going to like blend it out. I mean, it is midday over here. Then I'm just gonna take the brush I had before with that color on it, and I'm just gonna blend out the edges. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. All right, guys, so I wanna play with some of this color, and I honestly really don't know. Whoa, that is like way green. And let's see, this is definitely a little bit more minty that I'm kind of feeling. And this is like more like a Tiffany blue color. I don't know, that's kind of like, I'm gonna cut the crease and I'm gonna go in with this minty green color right here up in the corner. I don't know how brands go about naming their products. I really don't. I'm rambling here, guys, but this is like a get ready with me. So, like the cookies. Why are like the cookies always blue? Can somebody explain to me why all brands, well, most brands, when they come in with a cookie collection, there's blue? Like, why is it blue? Why is cookies and cream blue? I have not eaten a blue cookie in my life. I mean, unless you're talking like a macaron, but like, come on. The outer package of an Oreo cookie is blue, but like, why is it blue? But whatever. I'm just gonna take some of that concealer on the back of my hand, and I'm going to cut my crease, guys. I have not did a cut crease in a very long time. Like, and I'm just doing this because I want that green to really show through. And I know if I put the green, well, I should have probably given it a go first before I placed judgment on it, but I didn't. I don't think that it will pick up as much as I want it to. Then I'm just gonna use my pinky. I'm just gonna tap out the edge, because if not, you're gonna have such a harsh line. Let me just tell you that. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take that same brush and I'm gonna give it a good wipe with some Cinema Secrets. And I'm gonna go back into that green. So I'm gonna take this spearmint green color right here. Do I wanna do that? Yeah, I think I do. And let's put that here. That is not, I'm just gonna try with my pinky to place some of the color. Yeah, I mean, gosh. Your fingers are better than most brushes, let me tell you that. Perfecto. Now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. All right, guys, now that I have that green placed, I'm gonna go back in with this little brush that I had before to do the outer corner, and I'm just gonna blend these two shades together just so that it's not like so harsh. Like the line, you know, you're just gonna like brush over that, give a nice little gradient, if you will. Now, I gotta use one of these shimmers, okay? Like, I really wanted to use this one initially, but like it really just pulls too purple. It has like a really duochrome shift as purple. So I'm gonna go with this one right here. I'm gonna use the same brush and I'm going to make it a little bit wet. I'm gonna use this again. I don't know if you should put that on your eyeballs. Probably shouldn't, but I will. I'm not telling you to do that. Oh, they're definitely fragranced. Probably a bad call. Probably is. So actually, let me take that back. I'm just gonna use my finger. I'm gonna use my finger, and might want to clean my finger. I'm just gonna use my pinky, and I'm gonna pick up some of that green color, and I'm just gonna place it on top. Yeah, it's definitely just a very faint green color. Like very little sparkle on top of it. It's so cute though. Actually, let me try that wet brush. Is it still wet? Not really, eh? Can you see it? Can you see its glitter? Yeah. So this is the glittery side and the matte side. I like both sides, but you know, I just need some glitter in my life. Oh, I love that. I love it. It takes some building up, but like, yes. Okay guys, I'm gonna move into the face. The pore situation, I don't know, Elf. And I'm just going to smooth out a little bit underneath my under eyes with some powder. And and just here to try to get rid of some of this pores and stuff, you know. This is the Too Faced Primed and Poreless. I think they've recently like repackaged it. I don't think they changed the formula. I don't think, but I do believe that it has a different packaging right now. So I'm just gonna do a little bit in my T-zone. That's really smoothing. It looks so smooth right here. Kind of want to do this all over my face, but I'm gonna use the cream bronzer, so I won't do that. All right, so I'm just gonna take this cream bronzer and I'm placing it right here. Oh, I'm using this Aesthetica Contour Series Cream Contour Palette right here. And I'm just using this guy right here to do some cream contouring. And I'm not much of a contourer, guys. Like, literally, I probably just blend this out until like nothingness, like it's a bronzer. But you know, and I'm just gonna take the sponge that I don't like, and I'm just gonna blend this out. And I'm literally, guys, gonna bounce this around my face, going back into the hairline. Okay, like I'm blending this back into the hairline, because if you don't, it's gonna look funny. Let's just say that. Okay, guys, so I blended out that cream product. I really like it. Like, I mean, it doesn't pick up the product underneath, blends out okay enough. Not as nice as my Milk makeup one, but like that is really nice. I like that. I've been trying to use up my products. The whole point of this video, just get in there and use up your stuff, okay? So this next, I have this Laguna bronzer by NARS, and it's like a mini, okay? And I bought like a mini set from Sephora quite some time ago, and I literally just dug into it like a couple of weeks ago, and I used it a few times. I'm just gonna take a dual fiber brush here, and I'm just gonna go over where I've already placed that cream. I could probably use this like all over my body, you know? I can't say like this has wowed me, like, but it's nice, okay? Yeah, this is like an OG. This is definitely not new. A lot of people own this already and love it. It's a classic, if you will. Okay, let's go into some blush. And everybody owns this blush, right? I think. This is the Good Old Luminoso from Milani. This right here, many people love this. A little bit on the nose, you know? I like that little rosy look on the nose. Like, you cannot go wrong with that blush. It is such a nice drugstore blush. It's just beautiful. A little bit of glow, but not too glowy. It is just a perfect color. Guys, the hair's a hot mess. Ignore that. So for highlight, I'm just gonna go in with this little duo from e.l.f. e.l.f. has some great products, guys. The price is getting up there though. Like, literally, they're like camo foundation, $18. Their primers now are like $13. I mean, I'm talking Canadian dollars in Walmart, but like, you know, it's creeping up there, and so is NYX. But anyways, this is a white peach. This is their duo in white peach. I featured this in a previous video, I'm sure I did. But I'm just gonna put this on. It's a nice little highlight. I don't want anything too like bam in your face, but this is definitely, it's smoothing. It doesn't show too much texture, so gonna go with that, you know? Let's do a bit of wing liner, and I have some liquid liners. I have a bunch of them. This one I got, you know, those like sampler kits from Shoppers Drug Mart, and you get like a bunch of like products, and you can try them, and you can get a full size of one that you like. So that's where I got this, and this is like a Stila liquid liner. It is a waterproof liquid liner. Stay all day. It just in the color black, and I'm just gonna do the simplest winged liner. And I just start from the corner of my eye. I look down. Okay guys, so I just did the simplest wing liner, okay? And I'm trying to decide what should I do with the bottom lash. I feel like I want to do something green. What I can come out with here. I'm just gonna place some of the green. I like that. Just put some of that same green that I put on the top on the bottom here. I like that. And now just something a little bit closer to the lash line. I want to take the darker brown. I'm going to go in with the end of this brush that I used for my brows. And I'm just going to apply this like to the very closest to my lash line right here, kind of meeting up with that outer liner, and I'm just bringing it in a little bit just to give that more like a cat eye type look. I'm just going to brush the brows up again. Like I definitely think in order for that product to work, you might already have to have some sort of lifted brow. I don't know if that'll work for someone who has like brows that kind of like stick down all the time. Okay, so then I'm just gonna take some mascara. This is a tried and true. Many people love this mascara, and it is the Essence Lash Princess. Okay, this is the false lash effect. I like this one, and I like the blue one is a waterproof as well. I'm not a huge fan of the purple one. I just feel like that one is, the wand is a bit different on it. Okay guys, I did the mascara. I put a little lash on. Now these are just Kiss lashes that I cut the very ends of them. I cut the very end of it off and I just put it on the end. Okay, I don't know if you can tell that, but that's just all I did to give it a softer, more like fluttery look. And then I'm just gonna go in with a lip gloss. And that's it, guys. That is it for the look. But lifter gloss, like I put this on a previous video. This is in the color Petal. I'm not much of a lip person, y'all know that. So just a little bit of color, you know. Guys, these are so moisturizing and so light, and just a perfect wash of color, but nothing too dramatic. But yeah, so that's it, guys. I will probably just have to do my hair, or not. I can just leave my hair like this. This is literally my go-to look. Not kidding. Like the simplest thing ever. Just put your hair up in a high ponytail and live your best life. Okay, guys, so let me know. Do you like this video idea? Like, I just feel like, you know, just use up our products, guys. We don't always have to be buying everything new, right? That's it, guys. That's everything. That's it for my video today. And if you're new here, say hi down in the comments, because YouTube don't always let me know when I have new subscribers. So if you're new here, thank you so much for watching. And if you're returning, thank you as well. And give this video a big thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And until next time, guys, ciao.